So with Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 being 3 months old now, I decided to come back and revisit the game, since the initial hype around the game has faded now. With that, we can now nitpick more easily at the game's flaws. There are a few points I want to talk about in this video, like the prototype phase reveal and the story, but the most important question I'll be answering is, was the game actually good? Since there's some huge flaws in this game that can only be found now since the initial hype has faded. So grab a drink, sit back and enjoy the video. So let's jump straight into this with the story, and well, the game literally starts off where chapter 4 ended with a Huggy chase scene. After that you meet Giblet, but everyone knows the story by now. So what I want to talk about is the prototype and his presentation in the game, since the reveal of the prototype was super controversial regarding his looks and especially his face. And since the whole series was kinda building up to this moment, it kinda defies the whole game. And a lot of creators hated on this, like famously Markiplier.
And I just do not have it in me to continue slogging through this. And if I'm coming out of a game saying, wow, I slogged through that, it might be time to reevaluate a couple things. Alright? So this is the end of Poppy Playtime for me. I don't know how many more fucking chapters they're gonna go through, but hey, more power to you. I hope it's better next time. I won't know, because I'm not gonna play it.
When I first played the game, my sisters and my mom told me about it, so I knew nothing about the game, nor what the prototype could even look like in the first place. And when the reveal actually happened, I was kinda surprised by how underwhelming the prototype actually looked. Like, I was expecting some kind of crazy ultimate enemy, but it turns out to be just some spider on crack with a touch of Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus. Adding on top of that, his presentation in the game is kinda mid as well. I mean, this scene where Huggy dies, he's kinda terrifying, but then he just stands there afterwards just looking at you. Same with the train crash here. He just survives and looks terrifying, and then he just drops you into some jail instead of just like kidnapping you and doing some crazy stuff. Like, even the VHS tapes, he is more terrifying. Like, he even turns someone into a toy. This might just be me personally. I think they kinda underperformed on the prototype, since I feel like there's a lot of potential to make him the most terrifying antagonist ever. For me personally, he doesn't even look that terrifying. Imagine Resident Evil 7 when the girl saws your hand off, but instead of sawing your hand off and chases you like a mad lad, she just throws you out of the house and locks the door. You get what I'm saying here? Back to Poppy Playtime though. The main protagonist, Poppy, also got kinda done dirty with the prototype just cracking her face and then just dropping her. You only see it like one other time in a game or so, and after that they just completely forgot it even happened. And don't get me wrong, this is terrible, but I feel like they could have done more, like maybe add more emotion to the events that happen in the game. Imagine Poppy gets damaged. You find out she will die a slow and painful death because the exposed flesh will begin to rot and slowly kill her over the span of the next month. That would be terrifying, right? Let me know in the comments how you guys would like this idea. I'm curious what you guys think about this. Let me be clear for a second here. I don't want to say this game is bad. I'm just talking about the game's flaws and giving my opinion about the game, about how I feel the game would be better. There is some flaws that could be fixed so easily in this game. For example, Lily Love Braids. When you get the crumpets and give them instantly, this happens. And also, when you meet the giant Braun in the beginning of the game, his head likes to glitch out a lot when you're behind him. In all fairness, this is a small studio, so I get these flaws are not necessarily bad. I feel like they could have done a little better at least. And for now, maybe the most important question of the video: what will this mean for the future games of the series, like Poppy Playtime Chapter 6? Let me explain exactly why this chapter might be where the series falls off. So the whole series of Poppy Playtime, we have kind of been building towards the reveal of the prototype. The most important characters, like Huggy Wuggy, have been killed off, and this kind of defeats the purpose of playing the next game, at least for most people, since the literal main character has been brutally killed, the character that made the series popular in the first place. And Kissy has also been killed alongside Huggy, which is honestly not the best choice. And well, this isn't a bad thing necessarily, but in this case it kinda is. Since now, for most people, the purpose of playing the next game is kinda defeated, since all of the cool characters are now gone, and the initial hype is gone of wanting to know how the prototype looked like as well. It kinda defeats the whole reason to wait for the next chapter. Now that we know what the prototype looks like, what will we do with it in the next chapter? Think about it. Logically, we will either just kill the prototype and that's that, or they drag the game even further on. After playing most of the story, I kinda thought to myself, I really hope the next chapter will be some kind of crazy climax story, because if we would just have another game of walking and puzzles and then at the end kill the prototype, that would be boring. There better be like some kind of crazy code or something that makes the factory blow up, and then you have to escape in time so you don't die, and sacrifice everything to destroy the prototype. In my opinion, of course. In my opinion. Now, with that being said, I do feel like they put a lot of effort into this game, of course, to make it the best it could possibly be. And good it was, because I kinda had a blast for playing this game. And honestly, you guys should as well. And if you do, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on my opinion. Because I'm genuinely curious what you guys think about this, or if this is just me. And with that, this video comes to an end. Thanks for listening to me up, guys. If you want to help support my small channel, consider liking and subscribing to see more content like this. Shout out to these random subscribers as always, and see ya.